I've really got to stop watching certain cases because I'm starting to get triggered about stuff now, and it just blows my mind. I can't stand wimpy people, ignorant people. It just pisses me off. And our society today has become full of wimpy, pathetic fuckers. I mean, it's just so sad. And I listen to a couple of YouTubers that are, staying on top of cases. That's their whole thing with their channel, and they're really good. And I see that family in the Idaho 4 case is triggered because Bryan Kohberger is wearing a suit to his hearings and he's not shackled. What the fuck, people? It's a fucking suit. You are supposed to be presentable at hearings. I mean, I know in a lot of cases they're wearing their prison attire and they just dress up at their actual trial. But if the judge is okay with that, the guards are comfortable enough that he's not a behavioral issue, then what the fuck does it matter that he's wearing a suit? I mean, come on. It's such a petty thing to be flipping out over. It's just, it's mind-blowing to me. And you just see so much of people being triggered easily and upset over stuff that's just so trivial. I just don't understand it. And people forget that he is still innocent until proven guilty. So what if later we find out he's completely innocent? I'm not saying he is, because there's a lot of evidence that he's not, but there's also a lot of evidence that it could be totally someone else. So there's no clear-cut evidence of him being guilty or innocent. So say later, hypothetically, that we find out that he is innocent. It would be bad enough that he's had to be in jail. And then you're going to say this innocent person couldn't wear a fucking suit to the hearings. It blows my fucking mind. And I don't know. And there's a lot of people that agree with the family. Oh, he shouldn't wear a suit. I mean, it's a fucking suit. I can kind of see people having an issue with him not being shackled and handcuffed. But, like I said, if the judge is comfortable with it, the guards are comfortable with it, and he hasn't had any behavioral issues, which they say he hasn't, then that should be fine. He hasn't had any outbursts in the court. And if he did, I could see people complaining about that, but he hasn't. So, I mean, people, get a grip. What about if this would have been a less violent case? Would people be complaining now about him wearing a suit? I don't know. I hate pettiness. I hate ignorance. And I just think in a society now we're just getting to the point where people are too easily triggered. There's too much ignorance. There's too much pettiness. There has to be safe spaces now and all that dumb shit. Men think they're a woman when they're not. A woman thinks they're a man when they're not. I shouldn't even touch on this during this video, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't give a fuck how many surgeries you have, how many hormones you have. If you were born a man, you're born a man. You're not assigned a man. If you're born a woman, you are a woman. You're not assigned a woman. I'm going to actually make a separate video on that. Let me get off of that subject. But anyway, I just had to make the video about this because it just pisses me off. Really does. Anyway, that's it, guys. If you like videos from an intelligent person that doesn't give a shit about what anyone else thinks and looks at every side of something, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my past videos and my upcoming videos, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.